Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Olivia's Romantic Home. Today we are in my studio and we're going to do some fun DIY Dollar Tree and budget-friendly decor crafts. So this is another episode in my I Love Fall series. Be sure to be following along on my YouTube channel. Just hit the subscribe button and the bell. That will update you every single time I post a new video. I'm giving away a beautiful box of roses on September 31st, so you don't want to miss out on that. Plus, I've been doing some lives and doing giveaways. We actually created a wreath at Bratton House Antiques with my buddy Caleb, and we gave that away live on my Facebook channel. So go over to my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook too and follow me over there. This is going to be such an amazing season of fall and Christmas decorating. I cannot wait to share with you guys, and look at what I have up in my studio. This is my big pencil tree, so I'm going to be hoping to start decorating it today for you guys and just doing some fun projects. I want to do some Halloween into Christmas decor. We'll see how far we can get. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. Okay guys, let me share with you guys how to make a royal tree topper bow. Yes, I have on my royal crown. It helps me make my bows better. So we're going to use several different types of ribbon. This is just ribbon from Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, and then I have a nice splurge ribbon here, the Mackenzie Childs ribbon. I absolutely love it. And then I'm going to use one of these Totally Dazzled crowns in the center, and we are going to create a massive bow. This is going to go on my Christmas tree, so it's going to be super cool, and I'll share with you guys how we're going to do this. Okay, to make our royal Christmas tree topper bow, I'm starting out with this Dollar Tree ribbon. I'm going to cheat and use my Easy Bow Maker, but you guys can take your ribbon and just loop it over on itself very easily. My hands, I have developed carpal tunnel, so this Easy Bow Maker really helps me. You can grab them off of Amazon, or I love supporting small businesses. I believe Damon at Deco Exchange also carries this bow maker. So I'm using this Dollar Tree ribbon, and I'm just choosing a black and white print because this is going to be for a Halloween Christmas tree. But I always try to remind you guys, when you're making your bows, choose whatever ribbon you love and whatever ribbon you're decorating with. The next thing I want to do is go in with this smaller ribbon. So the first ribbon was probably about a 3-inch ribbon. This is probably more like 2 to 2.5. This is the ribbon I picked up at the thrift store, and it has black with a little bit of gold pink edge. And then I'm going to add in this candy corn ribbon and it's more of like a hot pink with orange around the edge. And these smaller ribbons are from Kirkland's originally, but they were at the thrift store. I think our thrift store got a massive Kirkland's donation. So you just want to keep layering some of these smaller bows, and I did 4 layers of the smaller bow ribbon. And then I'm going to take some Mackenzie Childs ribbon, and I'm just going to dovetail the ends and slide that down in a crisscross style. I don't have very much Mackenzie Childs ribbon left, so I'm really trying to be sparing. And it's the same with the candy corn. If you have the ribbon, just go ahead and make bows. But if you're like me and you're trying to conserve ribbon, you can just kind of fake it by sliding in just one piece of the ribbon. I hope that makes sense. Now you really want to fluff your bow, and I tied my bow off in the center with a zip tie. Now we want to make some tails. I have a lot of that Kirkland's thrift store ribbon, so I'm just going to cut, these are probably 24 to 48 inch tails because I'm decorating an 8-foot tall pencil tree, but you guys want to cut these to however long you want your tails to be for your project. So if it was a wreath, you want to make them quite a bit smaller. Just measure your project and kind of guesstimate there. I added in the black ribbon, the pink ribbon, and now some of the Dollar Tree black and white check ribbon. I'm also adding in some of that candy corn ribbon. You want to do layers of all of the ribbon that you used in your original bow. I have a little bit of the Mackenzie Childs ribbon left, so I'm going to go ahead and add that in the front because that's the most expensive ribbon. So when you're doing these long tails, you can go ahead and kind of add your less expensive ribbons in the back. You want all the layers though, you want to go every other one, so you don't want the same colors piled. Then I'm going to take and I'm going to zip tie that off in the center. What I want to do is add in a crown. So these crowns are from totallydazzled.com, and I'll leave a link in the description box for you guys. It's Natalie. She owns a small business and she's such a little doll. So if you guys can support her, she has great prices and she sells these mini crowns. And all I'm going to do is take a zip tie and zip tie that little mini crown to the center part of my bow. This is the first time I've ever added a crown to a bow. That's what we're calling it, a royal bow. And then I'm going to add in the tails. And the reason I'm calling it royal is because we are God's beautiful children, and so we're going to make this fancy and fun and very royal. I have been saved by God's grace, and so anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Now that I have zip tied the tails onto the center part of my bow, I really need to get this bow under control. So I'm really going to fluff it a little bit before I put it onto my Christmas tree. But then as I add it to my Christmas tree, I'm going to arrange it and fluff it some more. So I've never done a royal Halloween bow. I shared a bow like this for Christmas with peppermint candy years ago, and you guys loved it. And actually that video went viral. So I thought, you know what, why not do a massive Halloween Christmas bow? Okay, so we're going to start working on this tree. This is from Hobby Lobby, and it's an 8-foot pencil tree. I believe it's 8 foot, maybe 7.5 foot. We're going to add in this little stacked pumpkin topiary sign from Dollar Tree. It's in the Halloween section. And then we're going to create a cute little pick here using one of the Dollar Tree pumpkins. I did add in some ribbon to jazz this up, but I'm just using a long wooden dowel, some hot glue, and then a piece of cardboard to go over that. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my bow. So I love doing bows like this because it takes up a lot of room on your tree. It makes it look very, very boutique gorgeous, if you guys love that. And I'm going to share with you guys the final reveal on this tree towards the end of this video. Then we're going to go ahead and finish decorating this tree. Lots of fluffing. Okay, so the next DIY that we want to do is we want to create a really cute kind of custom Dollar Tree pumpkin sign. What I want to do is take some ribbon. This is just ribbon from the thrift store, and I'm going to go ahead and run that across the little snowman, and then we're going to add in some Mackenzie Childs ribbon. The Mackenzie Childs ribbon is really expensive, so I'm using it very sparingly, and I actually cut it off of a different project from last year. So this ribbon is so high end and so quality, you can easily reuse it. I'm also adding ribbon to the top. This is just a fun way to jazz up those little Dollar Tree signs. You guys can use any ribbon. You can get used buffalo check plaid ribbon that Dollar Tree carries. You could even paint little checks on this. And if you don't like the checkered idea, you know, use a different pattern color ribbon. You guys can always take my ideas and customize them to suit your own style of decor. I added another layer of ribbon to the base, and I'm going to add one of these little Totally Dazzled jewels to the top. It's the Fleur de Lis, and I think it's perfect for this fun little spooky, not so spooky stacked Dollar Tree pumpkin sign. I really feel like this elevates the sign, makes it more elegant and classy and just a little bit more fun. So remember, we had taken and glued a dowel onto the back of that, and then I just popped that into my Halloween Christmas tree. And I'm going to share with you guys more DIYs on how we put this entire tree together. I even put in some Mackenzie Childs cups that I had received as a gift years ago. I don't really use them that much, so since they're just sitting on a shelf, I thought, you know what, let's put them into a Christmas tree. How fun would that be? And I'm just using for my tree skirt a piece of fabric from Hobby Lobby. So there is our big royal bow at the top, and we're even going to spray some picks because I didn't have any black picks. I really don't decorate a lot for Halloween. And this cute little witchy sign is so adorable. We got that at Dollar Tree. So many fun goodies that are from Dollar Tree. If you guys are a Dollar Tree shopper, you're probably going to recognize a bunch of these signs. Another little hack is use those Dollar Tree signs in your Christmas trees. Let me share with you a floral hack that you have to try. So we're going to take these florals, and it's just kind of what I have left on hand from my fall decorating. I want to do a Halloween Christmas tree, but I don't want to waste these leftovers. So I'm going to take the spray paint that I also have on hand from other projects. I have a berry pink, I have a wine color, and then a black. And I'm going to go outside and I'm just going to spray some of these florals, black, pink, and a wine color. It's going to add into my Halloween tree for the theme that I'm doing. So this is a fun way to repurpose and reuse those florals. I have been doing this hack for years because I always have some type of paint on hand. You can also brush paint your florals. I've done that before. It does take longer and it makes the leaves of your florals quite a bit wetter, but use whatever you guys have on hand. I'm always trying to do things on a budget, and so this was just a fun way to make new decor from florals that I'm not using, that are just laying in the bottom of my craft bin, and we don't want to have any florals left behind. So anyway, yeah, these roses I've used for several years now. You guys have seen me use them, and I was like, you know what, I have plenty of them. I might as well take and make a couple of them pink, and then we can make a pretty Halloween tree with some different pops of color with black and pink, and then a pretty wine color that I'm doing with these other flowers. So again, this is a fun little hack you guys can totally use. And I also use this hack to create those fake mums that I used to decorate my front porch. If you guys saw that video, go back and pop on that one. And I did this out in the sun on a table with some cardboard laid down on my paint table. Another hack I have for you guys when you're decorating a Christmas tree is take your Christmas ornaments and bundle them together. So I'm taking 3, these are shatterproof ornaments, and I'm just going to take a zip tie and pull the zip tie through the top of them, but don't pull it super tight. So here's how it looks, and then you just kind of want to gently pull it all together. If you pull it all the way tight though, those ornaments will tend to pop off. So you just want to leave a little bit of space. You're going to go ahead and cut the end of the zip tie off, and then you can bundle that into your tree using a piece of ribbon or wire or whatnot. So here's one of those florals that we painted. I'm just going to take it and pick it into this tree and begin to add in my layers. So I'm going to do layers of ornaments, layers of florals, and layers of Dollar Tree signs and ribbons. That's how I love decorating my tree. And again, here is just a piece of Dollar Tree mesh tubing, and I'm going to add that in to tie in my ornament bundles. And you don't want to tie them in super tight, but you want to tie them kind of underneath a little branch, and that way they look kind of nestled into the tree and they're not just sitting hanging off the tree. Here's another cute little Dollar Tree sign. They come with a hanger, so you just want to hang your Dollar Tree sign a couple of branches up, but you can simply hang it off of your evergreen branches, and that's a super easy fun hack as well. Another fun little hack that I have for you guys when you're thinking about decorating a Christmas tree, you want to kind of do everything in 3s. So I'm going to put in a bundle of ornaments, and then I'm going to add in some of my painted florals and do that in several different sections. So do a section of 3, and you just kind of want to offset it. So I'm going to do one down here to the left, then I'm going to go a little bit further up with my tree and do one up to the right, and then do one up to the left. So I want to do these layers and just kind of crisscross them around. I hope that makes sense how I'm describing that. Look at these gorgeous ornaments I found at a thrift store for $1, and then these purple ones were $4, the big jumbo ones. They're actually glass. I dropped one and shattered one. Super sad about that, but anyway, and you guys might notice that I'm wearing my little crown. We're doing a royal Halloween tree. We did a royal bow with that beautiful a crown that we used from totallydazzled.com. Miss Natalie has a small business, and she is such a doll. So go check her out. If you guys like to decorate with jewels and whatnot, she has such a great deal on it. And she also has wedding stuff as well if you do any DIY weddings. I DIY'd my entire wedding, you guys. I did it on such a budget. We were so broke back then when our kids were little, and so we just used friends, and I went to the thrift store and got everything pretty much for my wedding. I even bought my wedding dress on eBay for $100 and then resold it on eBay for like $150 after I was done with it. Okay, I added in those little Dollar Tree stacked pumpkins. I did a DIY on how to paint those stacked pumpkins in another video. I'm just fluffing my bow and kind of arranging my ribbons. This is what I have so far with my Royal Halloween Christmas tree. I like to do spooky, not so spooky Halloween, but if you guys like to get spooky, go spooky. If you don't like to get spooky and you just want to do a really sweet fall harvest tree, I did a fall harvest tree in my last video, so go check that out. You know, and to each his own, whatever everybody's comfort level is with Halloween and fall decorating. And I know some people don't even decorate for Halloween, but for us, it's just a fun time. And my parents always used to get dressed up. It was so cute when I was a little girl, and they would take us trick-or-treating, and it was just really festive. So here is how it turned out. I added in some Dollar Tree signs in and around the tree. It's very full. I like my trees to kind of tell a story. And I added this tree into the corner of my studio. So my studio is actually in my garage. Believe it or not, the whole family helped redo the garage. We painted the floor, we painted the ceiling, the walls to kind of make it look like the interior of my home. So when I'm doing crafts for you guys, it makes it feel like we're in my home. But then if I do a seasonal changeover, you know, we can still have the season that we're in decorating inside the house, and then I can pre-decorate the studio for other seasons. So anyway, we're pretty on target though for this Halloween Christmas tree. And look at this cute little pumpkin we found at Target. It says hugs and kisses. So I just add some little extra pumpkins at the bottom. I added a pretty little jewel to the top of that Dollar Tree pumpkin. Here's the DIY we did with the stacked pumpkins. Let me know in this video, what is your favorite DIY? Which one will you guys be recreating? And I do have a secret question for this video. So who is your favorite royal character? So do you have a favorite princess that you love? Or, you know, do you have a favorite movie that I love watching, like all the old, you know, royal movies? I love just getting so many different ideas too, because that old decor is just really, really neat to me. I love all the beautiful dresses. I loved the crown. I just have so many movies that I love that are princess movies, queen movies, about the royals. So I think that that's fun. So we'll just throw that out there for our secret question. Who is your favorite royal, and what do you guys love to watch that's a little bit princessy? My daughter loves, you know, she used to love all the little princess movies, you know, on Disney and all that kind of fun stuff. My favorite Disney princess is definitely going to be Cinderella. I love her rags to riches story, and I think she has such a beautiful heart. So also you guys can just drop your favorite Disney princess or your kiddo or your grandkids' favorite one. Now, here also is a question. Do you guys like this witch sign or the other one with the little witch lady on it? So I know there's a lot going on with this. This is art from my heart and how I love to decorate. So you guys decorate in whatever style suits your fancy. I did throw in some Mackenzie Childs here, which I absolutely love their stuff, and I love duping their stuff as well. So thank you guys so much for being here. It's such a blessing and honor. Also, I share with you guys too how pretty that tree is at night. So just putting up a Christmas tree definitely lifted my mood. So if you guys need a quick mood lifter, throw up a little Christmas tree somewhere. I'm telling you, it just made me feel in the spirit of the holiday season. And thank you for everybody that has been watching my lives. I had a meeting yesterday with my designer friends up at Bratton House Antiques. So we are planning some fun Christmas videos for you guys. We're going to be doing some lives, and we want to teach you guys some different styles of wreath making. My buddy Caleb popped on to a live on Facebook the other day, and we gave away the wreath that he helped design and create. And Jake is going to be designing and creating with us, and these guys are just super talented, you guys. So such a blessing to have them on. And my dear friend India is going to be popping up again. I know you guys love seeing her. She's one of my Yaya sisters and one of my friends from so long ago, and just love her. And it's just such a blessing and honor to have people popping in my studio, you know, creating with me, because it gets a little lonely in my studio. So anyway, I have to share with you guys also a clip of Benji Bear. He is such a snuggly guy. So this was actually in the morning. He jumped in bed and he cuddled up with me. Here's his favorite little It's a little monkey. You can tell the ears have been chewed off. And I love to tuck my robe around him. It's so funny. He just loves cuddling. He's a super cuddly guy, but he gets cold, or at least I feel like he gets cold because he's a terrier. And terriers don't have a lot of fur on their underbelly, so I do notice that he gets really a little bit chilly. Like he'll curl up, and right now he's nice and warm, but he loves to be tucked in around with a bunch of pillows. And I found these beautiful pillows and this bedding set a lot of you guys have asked me about. It was factory sealed, and it was at a local resale shop for only $100, and it was the whole set. And it was so funny because I had been drooling over really high-end expensive bedding, and I was able to find these. And then I think maybe somebody dropped the curtains off, and I did some curtaining up above my bed to show to make it look kind of a little bit royal. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here, and definitely stay to the end because I have a fun giveaway going on. You guys don't want to miss out. All the updates too coming for our Christmas decorating, and my fall home tour is going to be going up next week. Thank you also for the patience on me getting this video up. It took me all day long to get that Christmas tree done, and then I had activities and stuff going on in the evening, and so I woke up super early Saturday morning, and I have been editing for hours. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and are inspired to create something lovely in your home as well. Thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafting and decorating adventure. It's a true blessing and honor to have you all here. Hey, for everybody that's new, welcome. I'm Olivia's Romantic Home. I'm a DIY crafty mama. I have a huge spirit for teaching you guys how to craft and decorate on a total budget. I try to do all different types of projects, whether it be super simple or a little bit more advanced. But I just love to make my home boutique gorgeous, and I do it very budget friendly for the most part. So I love to share that with you guys. I'm in the same little starter home that I raised my kiddos in, and this studio is my garage. I painted it and put down some cool flooring. And so, hey, if you guys can dream it, you can do it. I'm gonna have some more guest designers on with Jake and Caleb up at Bratton House Antiques, and my friend India should be popping back on, and just whoever I can find that wants to come and craft and decorate and just share the love of crafting and decorating with me. So if you guys are new, please. So thank you all so much. So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafting decorating adventure here. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home. I'm a DIY crafty mama. I love to share with you guys all kinds of boutique gorgeous projects. I do them very budget friendly. I've been on YouTube for 6 years now. So if you guys have been along for the ride, welcome back. Thank you for supporting me. It's me, you guys, and this camera and my little dog Benji Bear that are behind the helm of this ship. So I'm a one-woman show. I don't feel like I'm the most professional, but I have a big old heart, and I hope to share my love of crafting and decorating with you guys. I've been crafting and decorating since I was a little bitty girl. I would take shoe boxes and I would cut out my mom's country living magazines and decorate the inside of the shoe box and then make it into a viewfinder. So I would cut a hole in the end and a hole in the top and stick it up to the light, and it looked like a little home inside. And I would cut out teddy bears out of magazines. And then when I went to high school, I would make these intricate fashion collages. And I remember even being in college and I had no money. We barely had enough money to buy food, it seemed like. But I would go out to the field next to where our apartment was, and I would pick dandelions and make little florals and wildflowers. So no matter where you guys are at, if you can dream it, you can do it. I know Jake says that up at Bratton House, and it's really, really true. So whatever dream is inside of your heart, whatever gift that God has given you guys, share that with the world, or share it with your home, or share it with your family and friends. I know a friend of mine has been inspired to be doing wreath making parties, and she's just a mama that has a normal job. She's actually a pharmacist, but she loves to create wreaths. So a lot of people are like, I don't know how you're so creative. How do I be creative like that? Everybody has some creativity inside of them. And sometimes it's different than just, crafting with crafts and glue guns. Sometimes it's woodworking, or it's painting a wall, or maybe you're a food crafter. I am not a big food crafter. I love to eat, but I'm not like one of those people that feels like super confident going into a kitchen. I can follow a recipe. In fact, I've been ordering HelloFresh, and that's given me the first bit of confidence in the kitchen that I've ever found because they collect all the ingredients for you, pack it up, send you a menu, and you can create it. And so I'm really shocked that my family loves some of those creations because they're way different than what, normally taco night or whatever that I would do. So what I'm trying to say, I guess, is that you guys can be creative in any aspect of your life. And I think it's really good for your mental health. I know when I create and craft, it just gets something out. So anyway, I hope to share my love of crafting and decorating with you guys. And I hope you guys just follow me along. This is what I do for a living. So your shares and love and encouragement is so felt. And don't forget to follow me along too for all the giveaways I'm going to be doing. I have a lot of companies reaching out that want to give stuff to you guys, and I'm just going to keep passing it on. So I love y'all to the moon and back. I can't wait for our next video. Until then, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. Talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.